Good morning and welcome down to the Matt Cave for this early day stream where today we are going to be talking about the brand new Ghostbusters video game coming out soon. The Spirits Unleashed. I can't wait, and we are going to take a look at the trailer today and we're going to do a breakdown. I don't do many of these and I'm excited to do it. I've already watched the trailer a bunch of times, but we're going to watch it in its entirety together and then we're going to go piece by piece. We're going to break this up and take a look at what's going on. And before we get started, I just want to say good morning to Leia Rose, and I see Commander in here. X-Wing, how are you, sir? I'm really looking forward to Boomer Council tonight. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. I got the volume turned down on the trailer. Obviously, we don't want to get any like copyright things or anything like that. So I'm going to talk over it as we go. But if you have not yet seen this full trailer for this game, I highly recommend playing it for yourself at full volume, the whole deal. Take it all in because this game is going to be so much fun. And after we watch it and we break it down, we're going to go over all the features that I'm aware of and what is coming to this game and why I am so excited about it, guys. Dude, I can't wait for this game to come out. This is the type of Ghostbusters game I have been looking forward to for a long time. So let's get into it, guys. We are going to run through the trailer. Like I said, the volume is turned down. Got it at about 30%. Hopefully that's enough. And I'm going to talk over it as we go. Here we go, guys. We're going to start the trailer in 3, 2, 1. Helps if I actually hit play. Here we go, guys. Ilphonic. So that's going to be a developer that we're going to talk about where this design came from.
But between that, we
And
provide
already,
service to the
right off the bat, I love the artwork design of this. Look
We're
at Winston,
passing the torch.
reprised by
Better
Ernie
yet,
Hudson.
Passing the particle thrower.
Get to be in the
Giving you
firehouse.
the
Got
tools.
Ecto 1, of course.
Now let's see if you have the talent.
This is awesome. Look at that. Even it's got the car itself is aged, and we got a whole squad there.
Keep your head up and your equipment charged.
Appears to be a first-person shooter. That's key right there.
Your team
Bust with
working
friends.
together to watch each other's back.
I love this design. It's actually, the character animations kind of remind me of that Fortnite style a little bit, where they're a little exaggerated, but still really cool looking and detailed.
But there's much
And then
more
we have
here
Dan
than meets the
Aykroyd
eye. Take a look at
reprising
this.
Ray's stance over at
You
Ray's
have the
Occult
chance
Book Shop.
to see firsthand what exists on the other
And
side.
we got the Spirit Guide right from the movies.
Catching
And
ghosts
this is a great
only
shot
half
right
of
there.
it.
We'll get into that when we do the breakdown. Be the ghost. Can you believe it? Holy moly,
So
you
wanna
get to
play
play
as
as
a
a ghost. Oh, that looked like the Cedric Hotel right there.
I'd like to see you try to
I
take
hope
on
that's a
my
map.
team.
Looks so good. It looks so good, guys. All right, let's bring this back to the beginning. We are going to do a full breakdown, starting with talking about Ilphonic. So here's one of the biggest reasons why I am so excited for this type of a game to take place in the Ghostbusters universe. Ilphonic has brought us some more recent titles that are in this similar style. One of them was Friday the 13th, and I love that game. Friday the 13th is so much fun to play. They recently also did Predator Hunting Grounds, which is the same idea. Basically, this gameplay consists of a team, a squad, versus one. And in this case, we get a squad of Ghostbusters versus a ghost, and all controlled by players. There's going to be online multiplayer, and to be able to play like that together is unbelievable. Dude, X-Wing, I'm so amped up, man. We're going to totally squad up in this. The whole Boomer Council has to get this game when it comes out. It's going to be on multiple platforms. So Ilphonic has already put out titles that I have fallen in love with, and I'm so excited about playing in this universe. And the thing about this company, a lot of people may say, Ilphonic, I don't know who that is. I don't recognize that developer name. Well, that's not a surprise. They're not a big, giant developer. This is a small game developer that's made up of fans. They're picking these IPs that they are fans of, which means they're putting passion into these games, which is why they're so much fun. Then obviously we got Columbia Pictures, Associated Ghost Corp, Sony Pictures. So this first shot right here that we get, this looks like this is inside of a prison. This is one of the maps, guys. We're going to be busting ghosts inside of a prison. I mean, there's a Ghostbuster right back here. Oh, I can't see. Oh, it's not showing my mouse on the screen. I'm like pointing and nobody's, and the mouse cursor isn't there. T. Davidson, what's up, dude? Good morning. So this looks like a really interesting design. I'm curious if this is meant to be a specific location. Now, obviously, we know Ghostbusters takes place in New York City, but will they travel at all? Like, for example, could this be Alcatraz? Could this be something, or is this a more active prison? It looks pretty empty, so I would imagine it's an older prison potentially. But could you imagine the Ghostbusters going to Alcatraz and busting ghosts? That would be crazy.
Yeah.
We'll go a
we
little
saved the
forward
world a
here.
few-
And then we're down in like the sewer area. We got slime all over the place. I love this like animated style mixed with some like real life looking environments. I love that blend. It looks so cool. So I love that. I love that there's going to be slime all over the place. We got like a safe box over to the right hand of the screen. I wonder if that's like something that you can loot or open up as you're playing.
But between the
And then we get a really cool looking hall here that this, like right off the bat, when I look at this makes me think of Resident Evil. So this is one of the maps that I'm really looking forward to. This looks like it might be part of like a hotel or something. There's an elevator off to the side there. A big, huge, massive window back there. Then we got like a grand piano here in the main hall, but this looks totally like Resident Evil like, so I will be psyched to be busting ghosts in a Resident Evil similar looking environment. That's fantastic. I can't wait for that.
that we provided a needed
So we're
service to
definitely
the
like in the
masses.
museum there. Let me jump back a little bit there. Oh, too far. What am I doing?
Between that we
So check that. Yeah, this is like a museum here. So some of these environments, I believe, actually came right from the previous Ghostbusters game. So the Ghostbusters game that came out initially on the PS3, the Xbox 360, and then it was had different port styles on the PS2 and the Wii, and the PC had an edition as well. But there were areas where you go through like the museum in the city, and then there's like all different locations. So I think they're going to be using some of those environments. X-Wing is saying he got to sleep at Alcatraz overnight when you were a kid. Are you crazy? Oh my god, that's creepy in itself. Oh man. This is the first time you watched the trailer, T. Davidson? All right. Well, I definitely, like I said before, I recommend watching it at full volume and taking in everything for yourself as well. This game looks fantastic.
provided a needed service.
And then
to the
obviously
masses.
we get the firehouse. It looks great. And this is interesting right here. Ray's Occult Books is right next door. That was not the case in the movies. So he changed locations, which I find really interesting. So we have the Ghostbusters Firehouse back in action. This is taking place current day. So this is going to be in the same time frame when Ghostbusters Afterlife ended. So I'm really curious how much of this is going to remain canon, because the other game is still considered canon. There's a lot of it that still fits and it works. So they could certainly work this in. We could potentially even see some cameos from Afterlife characters. I think that would be fantastic. But it's really interesting that Ray's Occult Books is right next door to the firehouse now. And being that this could potentially be canon, if you have not seen Ghostbusters Afterlife yet, please go watch that movie. It is a fantastic entry to the Ghostbusters films. It's a perfect sequel. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And being back at the firehouse makes perfect sense, and you'll see why. So go check out that movie. All right, we got the logo there. And then we got Ernie Hudson reprising Winston Zeddemore. I'm so happy that he's reprising, and you're going to see later on, as we saw in the trailer, that Dan Aykroyd reprises as well. I don't know if we're going to see anything with Bill Murray. I kind of doubt it, but that would be a pleasant surprise if we actually do get to see Bill Murray reprise Peter Venkman. But it does make a lot of sense for Winston to be involved here, especially after seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife and the post-credits scene. T. David says, I don't think I can handle Alcatraz as a child. Yeah, I don't think I can handle it now. So I love this animation style. The character models, I think, look awesome. They have this very similar style to them like we see in the characters from Fortnite, where it's like you got a lot of detail in them, but they're clearly animated characters. Now, one of the places that you're going to be able to get this game is directly through Epic, which makes Fortnite. So I'm wondering if they're involved in some way. I didn't see them credited anywhere, but I will take a look at the final screen where there's a little bit of the fine print there and everything. But yeah, it definitely has a bit of a Fortnite feel, which I'm all for it, because there actually was a story section to Fortnite, and it plays awesome. So we got Ernie Hudson reprising, and he's building a new team. We've got them right in the firehouse. There's Peter Venkman's office right in the back there. We have brand new Ghostbusters. So the deal with this game is that you create your character. You're going to customize your Ghostbuster. Like, to the point where I hope you could just put your name on the patch on the front. I think that would be fantastic. And I love that you get the choices between the original Ghostbusters jumpsuits, and you can even do the darker Ghostbusters 2 jumpsuits, which is awesome. I'm also curious if they'll have the jumpsuits from the 2016 Ghostbusters that had those like orange stripes on them. I thought those were pretty cool looking too. So the fact that you can actually build your team and customize your character is so awesome. That's so much fun.
Passing the part.
We get the equipment here. Look at this. I mean, we've got the proton pack blasters here. We've got PKE meters, and it looks like they're at like a table here, like a hardware table. Maybe we can actually customize the weapons here. Maybe upgrade them, make our own changes, maybe some personal changes to it. That would be pretty cool. We don't talk about 2016 Ghostbusters. I will say this about that film. It's not a Ghostbusters movie. It's not a Ghostbusters. Well, okay. It's not a Ghostbusters sequel. It is a Ghostbusters-like film with a very different comedy style. And in itself, standalone, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. There are some good moments in there. But overall, not really what a Ghostbusters film should have been, which is why it's not considered a sequel. It's like in an alternate universe, basically. If you want Ghostbusters 3, you watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. And then there you go. And I even consider the old game canon, so I consider the game Ghostbusters 3, and then Afterlife is Ghostbusters 4. But it exists, it's out there. I do like some of the designs from that game, so I actually do hope that some of those elements are in here to give players every choice that they would want to customize their Ghostbusters. But this is really cool to have a workbench. It looks like we're going to be able to upgrade our equipment.
Giving you the
Oh, and then Ecto 1. Guys, Ecto 1 is so iconic. Now, from what I understand, there will be some mini cutscenes that are going to take you from map to map. So that's going to be involving getting into Ecto 1 and driving there. Now, whether or not we get to control that, or if it's just a straight up cutscene, I'm not sure yet. I would imagine it's just a cutscene. But hopefully we get some elements where we get to drive Ecto 1. It's hot trash. Oh, man. Yeah, and look, it is what it is. I have the film. I have both the theatrical and the unrated director's cut, which, by the way, it's weird. The theatrical cut of 2016 Ghostbusters is far superior to the unrated director's cut. The director's cut is hot trash. Watch the theatrical version. It's better.
tools.
Oh, man, the car looks fantastic. I love the weathering on the vehicle. There we go. Become a Ghostbuster. That's the whole point of this game. In the previous game, we played as a new recruit for the Ghostbusters, but we didn't get to customize them at all. It was just, that was the recruit, we were the rookie, and we were along with the original Ghostbusters. Now we actually get to create our own Ghostbuster. And as you can see, there's different hairstyles you can put on, different uniforms. It looks like, now actually looking at the name tags, it seems like those are going to be customizable as well. So I will 100% have an original jumpsuit labeled as Matt Cave when this game comes out. It'll be coming out on the PS4, the PS5, the current gen Xbox system, and it will be on PC through Epic, which is going to be awesome. And most importantly, It is cross-platform. It is cross-play. It doesn't matter which system you have it on. We can all play together. It is fully online, multiplayer, and it is cross-platform, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Ilphonic, for making sure that that was in part of the game. Now we're running in through, this looks like this is probably the museum here.
Your head up, and you're...
Okay, so we've got first-person elements here. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to toggle between first person and third person. I hope that we can, because if we're going to be creating our own Ghostbusters, personally, I like to see my characters on screen. So hopefully it's an option to toggle, but if not, I'm not too worried because we have not had a first person Ghostbusters game. And a lot of people will be really excited for a first person shooter in the Ghostbusters universe. You get the PKE meters, you got your squad with you. Look how much this looks like Resident Evil. I can't get over that. I think that looks fantastic. Oh, did I just lose internet here? What's going on? Are we still live, guys? Uh-oh. Keep trying Wi-Fi. Are we live? Oh no. Did I just lose internet? Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. I don't know what just happened. I got some alerts on my screen here that everything's off. Okay, good. Still live. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I don't know what's going on. I had the stream going on my phone just to kind of monitor. And I started getting all kinds of weird stuff in there. All right, cool. We're still live. So, like I was saying, I can't believe that that we're going to get these elements that look so Resident Evil-like. It's like bringing two worlds together that I couldn't have even imagined.
Equipment
All right.
charge.
So now we get different ghost designs that are going to be in this game. This one looks really cool, and I can already see toys coming out based off of this. This looks awesome. That totally reminds me of the Ghostbusters toys that I got back in the 80s. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, let's go back here for a second. Definitely a first-person shooter here, having the proton beam right here, and then you got your squad mate next to you and blasting the ghost. Now, I don't see... This may just be potential cutscene elements here, but I don't see a target. I don't see a reticle here. So I'm wondering if you can turn off the HUD or maybe turn on a HUD and have some aiming factors, or you just go with it. Throw out the beam and try to hit it. You know, it's like those things kind of go out of control when they're blasting it. So it could be interesting if there's no on-screen HUD. But the beam and the sound effects look great. Obviously, you're busting ghosts with friends because it's online co-op.
We're a team working together to watch each
And
other.
going through all different elements. Now, there is a whole bunch of ghosts right here.
To watch each other.
Like a bunch of Slimer looking ones here. This one looks really evil right in the middle there. So I'm curious how many ghosts there will be when you're actually playing with a bunch of people online. Because the basis of the game is a squad versus one. But is that the limitation? Is there only one ghost? Or can there be multiple player ghosts on the map? Or maybe the ghost player gets to control multiple ghosts as they go. But I love the designs of all these different ghosts here. The trap animation right there is great.
Now I know you're still
Now
a
this
ghostbusting
is fascinating.
trainee,
So you
but
go to
there's
Raise
much
a
more
Cult
here than
books,
meets the eye.
and
Take
you're
a
going to
look
get
at
the
this.
Tobin Spirit Guide. So this looks like this
You
is your
have the chance
access
to see
to the
firsthand
ghost
what
world
exists
and
on the
choosing
other
which
side.
ghost you're going to be. Now this area
Catching
right
ghosts is-
here, where you're seeing all this floating structures and everything, we've seen this before, along with those portals that are right back there in the back. This was an area you visit in the other Ghostbusters game. The Ghostbusters go through a dimensional portal and they're in the ghost world. So I love that they're bringing that back. That's like this universe's version of seeing the other side, seeing the paranormal world. So it looks like this is where you go to choose your ghost. Now, they did mention customizing your Ghostbuster, but can you customize the ghost? That is yet to be seen. I hope that you can. How amazing would that be that you could create your own ghost and then maybe have different abilities, maybe different movement speeds, whatever it may be. But the look alone in itself, to bring out maybe the craziest looking creature you could come up with and then take on a squad of Ghostbusters, I think that would be awesome. I hope that you get to customize your ghost. Yeah, being the ghost is amazing. I hope. Oh, it looks like you can be Slimer.
So you want to...
And this looks really cool. The ghost took over a wash bucket. This, you can go into items as a ghost. I think that's fantastic. It reminds me of that PC game that not that long ago, X-Wing and I were playing it. It was called Peekaboo on Steam. It's like this crazy hide and seek game, but the hiders get to take the form of an object around the map. So it looks like it might be similar to that. And you can see that sign right there on the left is highlighted. So I would imagine an item highlighted when you're the ghost, you can most likely go into it and possess that item. So it's a great way to hide. And it's up to the Ghostbusters to find you with their PKE meter. That's fantastic. Yeah, the prop hunt. Yeah, exactly. Dude, if that's what it is, because it looks like that's what's happening here, that's going to be so much fun. That's going to be great. I'm going to want to play as the ghost all the time. That's fantastic. So I love that that's an element that's going to be in this game here.
Ghost.
The ghost designs look fantastic. I love that the PKE meter looks perfect. It's movie replica style.
On my team.
And having your teams come up here is just so fantastic. Spirits Unleashed. Now I want to pause it here on this part with the fine print here. Let me get that, if I can get that information off the bottom of the screen there. It looks like it doesn't want to go away. All right, so it's copyrighted this year for 2022. We don't have a release date yet. Hopefully it's coming out this year. Actually, no, you know what? I stand corrected. If I recall, they did say it's coming out fourth quarter this year. So we're probably going to see this. Maybe we see it in a Halloween release, maybe around Thanksgiving or Christmas time. Either way, we're going to be in fourth quarter 2022. At the bottom, it does say that this is early gameplay capture and the content is subject to change. I hope it doesn't change too much, because I really like what we've seen so far. Cobra Disney Jedi, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's just a quick stream here going over the Ghostbusters trailer that came out for Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, the new video game coming out in the Ghostbusters universe. Again, it's made by Ilphonic, and the Ghost Corps team through Sony is going to put this out along with Columbia Pictures. And I love the design. I love the gameplay elements. I love that it's Ilphonic putting it out, because I love their prior titles, Friday the 13th, Predator Hunting Grounds. So much fun. The whole idea of a squad versus one is so much fun, and getting to play cross-play with everybody and playing online opens up the opportunities here. I don't know if there's any couch co-op in it. I would think maybe it might be an element they put in, but I don't think the other games have couch co-op. So, it's gonna be really fun to play this one. Hogwarts trailer. They released a 15-minute video. Are you kidding me? All right, I gotta look that up now and go check that out. Because that's gonna be fun. From what I understand, that's gonna be an open world Harry Potter universe game. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll go check that out. And hey, maybe we get another stream going. Break that one down. A 15-minute trailer? They gotta be going into a ton of gameplay features. I thought that game was still a little ways out, but is that set to come out this year? That would be a ton of fun, especially if that's got online gameplay elements. But guys, overall, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, this is now one of my most anticipated games coming out. I didn't even know that this was in development, and the trailer dropped and it blew my mind. I mean, I'm glad I didn't hear anything about it, because I love getting these surprise drops. They're just incredible. A surprise like this is so much fun. There's been so many Ghostbusters games over the years. Obviously, some of them have been infamously terrible. We all know which ones those are. But then you get those gems along the way, like the prior Ghostbusters game, where the original cast reprised their roles, and it was absolutely fantastic. And to see Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd back for this one is great. I don't know if they had anything to do with the writing in this game. I know that there was a duo that announced on Twitter that they were the writers, and they seem like very passionate fans. So I'm really looking forward to this. And the fact that they have a writing team tells me that there's going to be a bit of story elements here. That's going to be one of those things that will be new for this style game, because Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Ground, it wasn't really story driven at all. It was just mission after mission. There were certain little elements here, but it was mostly just like, hey, you're familiar with the movies, go for it, live in that world. But this might have some story elements to it, which could be really interesting. I mean, imagine getting a squad together and going through this in almost a campaign style. That could be a lot of fun. And it could take hours to get through. So there's so much possibility here. I can't wait for this game, guys. It comes out fourth quarter this year in 2022. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it with you guys. This is going to be one that I will be streaming, but I want to stream it with you guys. This is going to be squadding up. I'm talking like get some Boomer Council stuff in there. Let's get Paul from the Star Wars guys. Let's get Coffee on Corban. Let's get everybody. Let's get everybody together and live in this story world of Ghostbusters. Dude, I can't wait, man. I'm so excited. I am so excited for this one, guys. But keep an eye out on the channel today. I am off from work today, so I'm going to be streaming a few more things today. Try to take advantage of some of the time here that I have. So, guys, until next time, keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too. I'll see you guys on the next one.